Yeah, not yet. The overall commercial success of Neo the Wardens with You has left longtime fans and new players alike wanting more. Now the question I think we need to address to preface this video is it time for a sequel? I don't quite think so, not yet anyway. Last summer, Neo the Wardens with You took the internet by storm with its charming visuals, immersive gameplay, and lovable cast. This has spawned many memes and tons of great content for the internet to enjoy. However, due to Neo Twiwi not meeting sales goals, Square isn't sure where they want to take the series. Is it due to the lack of support on our end? I doubt it. So where do we go from Neo the Wardens with You? Well, as with most games Nomura is involved in, you tend to see a trend in the aftermarket content of the game. Months after release, these games tend to get final mix or final remix versions of said game. The Wardens with You, however, got its final remix years later. In final mix versions of the games, you usually find new areas, new abilities, new enemies, and most importantly new bits of story content added in. This allows the developers to recoup costs while giving players a new experience in a familiar territory. In the Wardens with You Final Remix, we got 3 new days that bridge the original story content to Neo the Wardens with You by giving you some idea as to why Neku appeared the way he did in Neo the Wardens with You. However, in Neo Twiwi's case, I feel like there's a few ways they could go about adding new content. First thing, and I believe would be a no-brainer, is giving you new areas in Shibuya to explore, as well as returning areas such as the OE Stage, Fork City, and Shibuya River leading to Dead God's Pad. Another thing I could see them doing is adding more enemies. This could be enemies from previous games such as the shrews, kangaroos, penguins, crabs, or even enemies from the anime such as the spiders or fish. After playing the game quite a while, I also think the enemy AI could use a revamp. In the original The Wardens with You, Shark Noise used to eat other noise as well as trying to get to you. Also, in Neo the Wardens with You during Scramble Slams, there are battles that have teams mixed in with fighting noise, and I would love to see them fight amongst each other as well as trying to fight the Twisters. It would make the overall experience feel more alive. Something I found as a missed opportunity in Neo the Wardens with You is the lack of unique feel between characters and battles outside of dodge animations. I feel like the only way you can do this without interfering with the psych system in play is to make 200% Groove do something character specific. Like how it was in the original, but make it based off of who dropped the beat. This could add another layer to strategy in combat. This could also be akin to how they do it in Persona 5 with showtimes that allow for character-to-character specific animations and cutscenes. I also think we could potentially add more playable characters. 6 pins is great, but imagine 8 pins and the chaos that would ensue. I think Neo Twiwi is severely limited by the number of psychs at your disposal at one time with all the different buttons that can be mapped to on the controller. This could not only make for more fun gameplay because you have more options at your disposal, but it could also make it more difficult because more characters are able to be hit by moves if you aren't careful. As for more playable characters, I would say Coco is probably the most underutilized character in the story. So I think a spot on the team would fit her perfectly, and also imagine her banter with the main cast and show. That would be ridiculous. I feel like this could be her big moment to shine since she appears very late game. Or another option you could do is bring back the OG cast as some playable characters. I'm looking at you, Josh. Now of course, what would a final remix be without new bosses? And luckily I can think of quite a few ideas. First and foremost could be a true fight with Kubo. With this being the final remix of Neo the Wardens with You, I think we could give fans what they have truly been asking for. A Kubo fight. Throughout the entire game, he has antagonized our heroes and we don't even get the proper chance to take him out. Don't get me wrong, the final fight was great, it just didn't feel right. All the build up for a bird? No, you want to fight the root of the problem. Next, you could add more secret bosses. Maybe a 3D rendition of the Hanakoma fight. Maybe even fight a visitor from another world. Honestly, the possibilities are endless, and I truly cannot wait for another rendition of such a wonderful game. But until then, I guess I'll just have to play the PC version and the eventual mods. So what else do you think they could do? What are some of your small gripes with the original game that can be fixed? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like and share out this video. Also, if you're new here, be sure to hit that sub button as we are on the road to 1K. This has been your boy Zeta Slow, bringing you some Neo Tooie greatness. And until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay groovy, y'all. We out of here. Peace.